pot, the federal government will no longer look the other way. That seemed to be the message from Attorney General Jeff Sessions today as he revoked an Obama-era Justice Department policy of not enforcing federal marijuana laws. Despite several states legalizing both medicinal and recreational marijuana, the drug is still illegal under federal law. So how might this change in policy play out here at home? Medical marijuana is legal under Illinois law, and there are multiple efforts to make it legal in both St. Louis and Jefferson City. Our Casey Nolan is here to make sense of it all for us.
Well, and sometimes we look to the stock market to gauge changes in policy. There are a few publicly traded marijuana companies, and today they tanked. But look a little closer, and that reaction might be, well, a little paranoid. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, a longtime critic of legalized marijuana, called Thursday a return to the rule of law.
Good people don't smoke marijuana.
In a one-page memo, he reversed an Obama administration policy of not enforcing federal marijuana laws, despite his boss telling our sister station in 2016 that states like Colorado should be able to legalize pot.
So you think Colorado should be able to do what it's doing?
No, I think it's up to the states, yeah. I'm a states person. I think it should be up to the states, absolutely.
So which is it?
So a confusing situation has become much more confusing.
John Ammon with the St. Louis University Law School says the way he reads the memo, Sessions is giving authority not to the states, but to the top federal prosecutors in each state, the U.S. attorneys. Missouri has two, one in Kansas City and one in St. Louis, where aldermen are debating a bill that would legalize pot in the city. So does Sessions' memo stop that? The bill's sponsor says she's moving forward with the proposal. And by phone, the U.S. attorney in St. Louis says the new policy generally doesn't change anything for Missouri. He says when it comes to prosecuting pot crimes, his priorities are large quantities, cases involving other illegal drugs, and especially cases with violent crime.
I think even the federal government is saying that we're not going to put a lot of resources into lower level possession and those sorts of crimes.
Illinois has 3 U.S. attorneys in 3 regions with potentially very different priorities and politics.
Now we could have a different policy in Chicago than we have in East St. Louis or Edwardsville.
But regardless of the region, Ammon says medical marijuana should be safe.
I can't see politically that a U.S. attorney would go after people with cancer, people with severe pain.
If anything, Ammon predicts this could actually add energy to the legalization momentum around the country. Advocates could argue that this is why we should legalize marijuana at the national level to clear all this up, Ann.
So is anything actually going to change?
Well, maybe, yeah. When it comes to traveling, that could be trickier. Ammon says people may not have trouble purchasing in a state where it's legal, but try to bring it across state lines, there could be stricter enforcement there. Or if you forget and try to take it through the airport, there could be some issues there with security.
Yes, I think it probably could. Thanks, Case. The policy change further complicates legal recreational marijuana markets in 8 states. So California, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, Alaska, Colorado, Massachusetts, Maine, and Washington, D.C. California just legalized weed this week. I'm sure you heard about it. It's become a $1 billion industry in Colorado, the nation's oldest legal marijuana market, where 34,000 people hold jobs in the industry. What happens to those jobs in the market in 8 states remains uncertain.